Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're going to be diving deep into Blue Ocean Strategy today by W. Chan Kim and Renée Mauborgne.
Yeah, we've got all the notes and highlights right here.
Yeah, get ready to unlock some serious business insights.
And, I mean, serious?
Oh, yeah.
Like, we're not talking just incremental improvements here.
Yeah.
This is like splash.
Making a splash.
Yeah, finding your own blue ocean.
Okay, so Blue Ocean Strategy, I'm picturing calm, uncharted waters.
Right.
No sharks, just pure opportunity.
Yeah.
But, like, what does it actually mean?
So think of it this way.
Okay.
Most businesses, they're battling it out in these crowded red oceans, right? Fighting tooth and nail over the same customers.
Yeah.
Blue Ocean Strategy is about swimming away from that whole frenzy,
Okay.
creating your own market space,
Okay.
a space where competition becomes irrelevant.
So instead of trying to be the best in a crowded market,
Right?
you create your own game altogether.
Exactly.
Okay,
And the
yeah.
beauty of it is you're not just fighting over existing demand. You're creating new demand, tapping into customers that weren't even on the radar before.
Okay, I'm starting to get the picture.
Yeah.
Now, I know Blue Ocean Strategy emphasizes value innovation.
Yes.
What's so special about that?
Okay.
Isn't it just about offering a good product at a good price?
It's much more than that.
Okay.
Value innovation is about finding that sweet spot
Okay.
where you deliver exceptional value to your customers, but you're also benefiting your business.
Okay.
It's not a zero-sum game.
Right.
It's about creating win-win scenarios.
So how do we actually go about achieving this value innovation?
Well,
Is there a secret formula?
the authors give us a powerful framework.
Okay.
It's called the 4 Actions Framework.
4 actions framework.
To guide our thinking,
Okay.
it challenges us to ask 4 crucial questions about our business.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hit me.
What can we reduce? What can we eliminate?
Okay.
What can we raise? And what can we create? Okay, let me guess. This is where that Cirque du Soleil example comes in, right?
Yes.
They totally reinvented the circus experience.
You got it.
Yeah.
Cirque du Soleil is a classic example of how to apply the 4 Actions Framework.
Okay.
They looked at the traditional circus and asked themselves, what can we change to create something truly unique?
Okay, so let's break it down.
Okay.
What did they actually reduce or eliminate?
So they reduced their reliance on star performers and expensive animal acts.
Okay.
They completely eliminated the animals, actually,
Why?
which was a bold move,
Yeah.
but it aligned with changing societal values and it reduced their costs.
Smart.
Yeah.
And on the flip side, what did they raise or create to offer that wow factor?
They elevated the artistry and the theatricality,
Okay.
creating a sophisticated multi-sensory experience.
All right.
They introduced original music, elaborate costumes, and a storyline,
Wow.
transforming the circus into a theatrical masterpiece.
So they went from clowns and elephants to a full-blown theatrical production. Talk about finding a blue ocean.
Right.
But I can already hear some folks thinking, sure, that works for a circus, but what about my business?
Right.
You know?
That's where the real magic happens.
Okay.
This isn't just for creative industries.
Right.
These principles apply whether you're selling software, running a restaurant,
Really?
or even managing a nonprofit.
Wait, really? You're
Yeah.
telling me I can use this to shake things up at, say, a local bakery?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Imagine a bakery that eliminates the typical long lines and confusing displays,
Okay.
raises the quality of ingredients and ambience,
Okay.
and creates a personalized ordering experience.
Wow.
Suddenly, you're not just selling bread.
Right.
You're selling an experience.
Whoa, mind blown.
Yeah,
Okay, but let's be real, venturing into uncharted territory can feel risky.
right.
What if you misjudge the market or invest in the wrong things?
That's a valid concern.
Yeah.
But think about it.
Okay.
Clinging to the status quo in a cutthroat market might be even riskier in the long run.
True.
Blue Ocean Strategy is all about calculated risks,
Okay.
informed by deep customer understanding and creative problem solving.
So it's not about throwing caution to the wind. It's about being strategic and innovative in our approach.
Exactly.
Oh.
And remember, finding a blue ocean doesn't necessarily mean inventing something entirely new.
Right.
It could be a novel approach to an existing market,
Okay.
a unique customer experience, or a new business model that redefines the game.
It's about finding that untapped space where you can thrive without the constant pressure of direct competition.
Exactly.
This is already making me rethink my whole approach to business.
That's what we're here for.
Oh, no?
Blue Ocean Strategy is all about opening your mind to new possibilities.
I like it.
Now, before we dive into more specific tools and frameworks, I'm curious,
Right?
what's standing out to you so far? What's got those wheels turning?
Well, I think for me, it's just this idea of creating a market
Yeah.
instead of competing in one.
Right.
It's just so simple, but so powerful.
Yeah, it really is.
You know?
It's a paradigm shift.
Yeah.
It's a different way of looking at the world.
It's making me wonder why I haven't been thinking this way all along.
Right. It's like, why are we all fighting over the same scraps when there's a whole ocean of opportunity out there?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got the big picture.
Mm-hmm.
We understand the concept of blue oceans.
Yeah.
But how do we actually put this into practice?
Well, that's a great question, and that's what we're going to be diving into next.
All right, I'm ready. Bring on those tools and frameworks.
Let's do it.
All right, I'm fired up to dive deeper into these blue ocean strategy tools.
Okay.
What's next on our list?
Let's unpack the strategy canvas.
Strategy canvas.
Yeah.
It's like a visual roadmap
Okay.
to help you navigate those blue waters.
Okay, a strategy canvas sounds intriguing. Break it down for me.
So imagine a simple graph.
Okay.
On one axis, you list the key factors of competition in your industry.
Mm-hmm.
Things like price, features, customer service,
Okay.
what customers value.
What companies are battling over?
So we're mapping out the current playing field,
Yeah.
seeing where the sharks are circling.
Precisely.
Okay.
You plot where your competitors stand on each factor.
Okay.
And this reveals where that red ocean competition
Mm.
is most intense.
Okay.
But here's where it gets interesting.
Okay. I'm listening.
You also plot your current offering.
Ah, so we can see how we stack up against the competition
Right.
and spot opportunities to differentiate ourselves.
You got it.
Okay.
This visual clarity
Yeah.
helps you identify areas to reduce, eliminate, raise, or create.
Right.
Remember our 4 actions framework?
Yes, I do.
The strategy canvas helps you visualize how those actions
Okay.
can shift your position and create new value.
So it's like we're redrawing the map,
Mhm.
finding those open stretches of water where we can set sail.
Exactly.
Love it.
It's about being strategic and deliberate in how you break away from the pack.
Okay.
Now the strategy canvas becomes even more powerful when you consider non-customers.
Non-customers. You mean people who aren't currently buying our product or service?
Think bigger.
Okay.
They might be using alternative solutions.
Right.
Or they're completely unaware of your offering.
Okay.
Or maybe they've dismissed your industry altogether.
Okay.
Blue Ocean Strategy challenges us to understand their needs, motivations, and pain points.
So instead of just focusing on winning over our competitors' customers,
Yeah.
we're looking at a whole new pool of potential buyers.
Exactly.
Okay.
By tapping into the unmet needs of these non-customers,
Okay.
you can unlock massive potential
Right.
and expand your market in ways you never imagined.
Okay, that's a huge perspective shift.
It is.
But how do we actually go about understanding these non-customers?
Well,
Do we just hit the streets and start interviewing random people?
targeted research is key.
Okay.
Talk to people who've chosen alternative solutions,
Right.
observe their behavior,
Mm-hmm.
dig deep to understand their motivations and frustrations. You'll uncover valuable insights that can inform your blue ocean strategy.
I love the idea of being like a detective,
Yeah,
piecing together clues to discover hidden opportunities.
it's fun.
It is,
Yeah,
it's making me realize how limiting it can be to only focus on our current customers and competitors.
it's about challenging those assumptions,
Hmm.
those industry rules
Right?
that everyone takes for granted.
Yeah.
Blue Ocean Strategy encourages us to break free from the status quo
Okay.
and look at things with fresh eyes.
That's what's so exciting about this. It's not just about incremental improvements.
Yeah,
It's about fundamentally rethinking how we do business.
it's a big idea.
It is.
Yeah,
But I have to admit, I'm a bit daunted by the scale of this.
right.
Where do you even begin to implement such a massive shift?
It's understandable to feel overwhelmed.
Yeah.
But remember, Blue Ocean Strategy isn't about overnight transformations.
Right.
It's a process, a journey,
Okay.
and the authors provide practical guidance for every step of the way.
So it's like a roadmap, not a magic wand.
Exactly.
We need to roll up our sleeves and do the work,
Yeah.
but we have a guide to help us navigate the unfamiliar terrain.
That's a great way to put it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a crucial part of that journey
Yes.
is understanding the importance of execution.
Yes. Execution. Execution.
Right. Because a brilliant strategy is useless if you can't actually put it into action.
Exactly.
What insights can Blue Ocean Strategy offer on that front?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got this amazing blue ocean strategy. We're fired up, ready to make waves.
Right.
But how do we actually make it happen?
Yeah.
What separates those who just dream about blue oceans
Yeah.
from those who actually reach them?
That's where execution comes in.
Okay.
It's not enough to just have a great idea. You need to be able to translate that idea into tangible results.
Right.
And Blue Ocean Strategy provides some powerful insights on how to do just that.
So it's like having a map, but also needing the skills and the vehicle to navigate the terrain.
Exactly. And one of the most important factors for successful execution is strong leadership.
Okay.
You need leaders who are not just on board with the blue ocean vision, but who can inspire and motivate others to execute it effectively.
So we're not talking about a lone wolf captain steering the ship.
No.
It's more about a team effort.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's about creating a culture of trust and collaboration throughout the organization, from the executive suite to the front lines.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to be aligned and working together towards that common goal.
I imagine that can be a challenge, especially for larger organizations with established hierarchies and ways of doing things.
It definitely takes conscious effort.
Yeah.
Clear communication is key.
Okay.
Transparency, open dialogue, and a willingness to empower employees to take ownership of their roles.
Yeah.
These are all crucial for fostering that collaborative spirit.
So it's not just about dictating orders from the top. It's about empowering everyone to contribute and be a part of the journey.
Precisely.
Okay.
Now, even with the best leadership and a shared vision, there can still be internal roadblocks.
Right.
The authors refer to these as organizational hurdles.
Organizational hurdles. What kind of things are we talking about here?
So think about those bureaucratic processes that slow things down. Or internal resistance to change. That fear of the unknown.
Right.
Sometimes it's a simple lack of resources or the right skill sets.
Okay.
These hurdles can trip us up, even with a solid strategy in place.
Those pesky internal speed bumps.
Exactly.
So how do we navigate around them?
Yeah.
Does Blue Ocean Strategy offer any guidance?
It absolutely does.
Okay.
One approach they highlight is tipping point leadership.
Tipping point leadership.
Okay.
I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
So it's about identifying those key actions, those strategic levers that can create a cascading effect throughout the organization. It's not about trying to change everything at once, but focusing on those pivotal changes that can spark momentum and shift the entire system.
So it's like finding those dominoes that when tipped can set off a chain reaction.
Exactly.
Leading to wider transformation.
Yes.
Okay.
And another crucial aspect of successful execution is something the authors call fair process.
Fair process sounds simple enough, but I'm guessing there's more to it than meets the eye.
It's about ensuring that everyone involved in the Blue Ocean Strategy feels like they've been treated fairly, that their voices have been heard, and that the decision-making process has been transparent and inclusive.
So it's not just about the what of the strategy, but also the how. The process itself needs to be aligned with those Blue Ocean principles.
You got it.
Okay.
When people feel like they're genuinely part of the process, that their input is valued, they're more likely to be engaged, committed, and willing to go the extra mile.
It makes sense. It's about building trust and buy-in.
Yeah.
Which is essential for overcoming those organizational hurdles and driving real change.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Now, before we wrap up, I think it's important to emphasize that Blue Ocean Strategy isn't a one-time event.
Okay.
It's an ongoing process.
So we don't just find our blue ocean and then sit back and relax.
No.
We can't just rest on our laurels.
The business landscape is constantly evolving.
Right.
New technologies emerge, customer needs shift, and even blue oceans can become crowded over time.
So we need to stay vigilant, adaptable, and always be on the lookout for those emerging red oceans.
Exactly.
Okay.
Continuous innovation is key.
Right.
We need to be willing to challenge our own assumptions, to revisit our strategies, and to constantly seek new ways to create value for our customers.
This has been such an insightful deep dive into Blue Ocean Strategy. I feel like I've gained a whole new toolkit for approaching business challenges and opportunities.
Me too. It's a framework that encourages us to think bigger, to be bolder, and to challenge those conventional boundaries that often limit our thinking.
If you're feeling stuck in the red ocean, if you're yearning for a more expansive, innovative approach to business, Blue Ocean Strategy is an absolute must-read.
It is.
It's packed with practical tools and inspiring examples that can help you chart your own course to success.
And remember, the most important step is to take that first leap.
Yes.
To start exploring those uncharted waters. Who knows what incredible opportunities you might uncover.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep innovating, and keep diving deep.